teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun handoff here. He gets loose. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Hey, you got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Defense showing blitz here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made quickly. What? Gain to the 5-yard line. It's first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. On the ground, it's stopped. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. They'll run it here. Past the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Caught behind the line. It's Hill. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep for the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. Now the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's second down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Breaks into open space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. He finds some space. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. They'll try to run for the first down. Inside the 30. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Has Buck. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. It's an early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And that catch is hauled in. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. By the receiver, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Look out, room to run here. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So second down after the incompletion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
interception. It's first and goal for this offense. Takes the toss and heads left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's McClellan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. The nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Oregon! This passing game is on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play, but good coverage that time. Offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags it for throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Will try to convert a 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Oregon. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. From the shotgun, handoff inside, runs through the defender. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks free. Will not be brought down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Ah, here he goes. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. How about this on 1st and goal? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. 2nd and goal for the offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot, 21 yards out. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's McClellan. That's a gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Ducks. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Now to try for 2. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further.
Georgia, 41, Oregon, 32.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Finds room to the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Oh, he's bringing it back.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's real good. It's Hill. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a 1st down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really...
Touchdown, Oregon! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And is hauled in. What a catch. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic.
Chris, coming into this game, I thought this guy might be able to have a big day. He's been quiet for the most part. But now we're starting to see what he's capable of doing.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. And it's a direct snap. He escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for 2 and make it a 3-point game in the late stages.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. 2nd secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.